So this is a case where I'm actually going to skip a camp because I know I can make it before they push these minions in. At least could be here, but... So Jhin, no flash barrier. I'm just going to flash at him straight away. Start knocking him down. Kite ahead of this guy. Start knocking this guy down as well. This is the typical throat angle. Right there, you just saw it. You make good plays, you get objectives, but then you like die chasing and following your team here. Just before this video begins, I want to talk quickly about the Jungle Academy, guys. This is a program that if you are learning jungle or if you're looking to climb, I believe that this is one of the best resources on the internet for that. So just to highlight some of the things in the academy, you know, we have all the champion guides, in-depth champion guides. We have the fundamental videos, you know, just a bunch of resources, as well as you'll have the Discord access, where we're answering some of your questions, daily coaching sessions, bunch of challenger jungle coaches. You know, you just sign up here, you enter the coaching room, we'll review your VODs, and really just overall a strong sense of community. You know, we have over 1,000 members in the Discord, in the academy. And if you want to see proven results like everyone else in the academy, send me a DM so I can see if you're a good fit for this program, or you can just click the link in the description below. And yeah, happy jungle gapping. What is up, everyone? Coach Leo here. We are playing some Trundle. This video is going to be all things fundamentals. We may talk a little bit about Trundle's identity being one of the strongest junglers currently, but I kind of want to get away from the whole, you know, categorizing different junglers and identities. And I want to just fully focus on fundamentals. You know, I'm going to be explaining my thought process every single decision. And so, yeah, like Trundle right now is, you know, he has a high win rate. I wouldn't really think of Trundle any other way than he just is kind of like an all-rounder, right? He has a really strong early game. His scaling is pretty decent with the fact that he has ult, even though this is a pretty bad Trundle game, if I may say so, versing no tanks at all. But yeah, as I said, we're going to be focusing mainly on the fundamentals. So first and foremost, you know, a bit of a game plan here. There's a lot of volatility everywhere. Oh wow, this guy picks Sejuani mid for me. That is insane. Lots and lots of volatility. I'm versing in Elise. So first fundamental right here, I'm going to just walk in and spot Elise on her red side. So this means I don't actually have to go for the ward, which is nice. So this game, at least in the early game, is going to be all about bot lane. It's a Pyke versus a Karma. Karma being, you know, a mage jungler, a mage support versus an all-in support. That lane is always going to be volatile. And yeah, I really want to show you guys, especially just the fact that Trundle is just an all-rounder, really strong. I want to show you guys how to really control the game. Just with your, you know, Trundle, of course, is not the most mechanically intense champion. However, there is a big difference between good Trundles and bad Trundles and how you use Pillar. But, you know, I think it's a real role champion. It's a real true jungler, you know. So big brain equals usually win. If you have a big brain. Okay, so already chaos is happening in the bot side. We check Elise right here. So and when I'm on my third camp, I need to check the Raptors. Okay, she's on her third camp. Cool. And this might actually just be a full clear game. So I'm just going to go 2 points Q. I'm not going to have the pillar because I know that I'm not really going to be... Because bot lane already fought, I kind of have to wait for them to get back. Although, saying that, anything can happen. Oh my goodness, are you serious? You gotta love that. Oh, he died, wow. So I think my tempo is still going to be faster than Elise, but right now I just want to try and sync up, honestly. When Pyke gets to bot, I want to be able to gank bot. Right now, enemy bot is trying to crash their wave. They're trying to crash their wave. This is why I got punished for not having pillar right now, because I think I have to run in hands. So this is a case where I'm actually going to skip a camp, because I know I can make it before they push these minions in. Elise could be here, but... So Jhin, no flash barrier. I'm just going to flash at him straight away. Start knocking him down. Kite ahead of this guy. Start knocking this guy down as well. Beautiful. Now, I know Elise could be somewhere here right now, so I'm just going to ping my Pyke to kind of like, hey, back me up if something happens here. So that is a great example of like why you need to be aware. I think Elise will maybe go mid, or she'll go to top scuttle. Yep, there she is. So I have Elise downloaded completely now. Anyway, like I was saying, it's very important that you're aware of those situations. Should I do Krugs there or should I go bot? The main reason why I went bot just then is because of the wave knowledge. The fact that I knew that they wanted to push that wave in, and that I could make it there before they could kill it. Okay, so watching what's happening top side, I'm probably not... I'm going to check one last time what's happening bot. It's not really a gankable situation because the wave is pushing towards the enemy. So it's really up to the enemy to die here. Okay, whatever. They die. But it's not worth for me to kind of use that time to go there. I'm going to wait 10 seconds for a longsword here. And we are out. I'm not switching to sweeper here yet, just because I want to be able to, you know, generally how I think of it is like in the first 2 rounds, you want to use your trinkets, and then after you use your trinkets, you switch to sweeper. But I think the ward can still be useful. So game plan here. Okay, bot lane has no sums, so Jhin has no sums. That means I want to focus that lane even more now that I know that it has no sums. It doesn't mean I'm going to completely ignore, but this doesn't look like a good gank. Okay, what is my bot lane doing? Yeah, top lane not a good gank. Wave pushing, and I know, and I think, or I don't know if Kayle has flash or not. So not a good gank. In your regular tempo, guys, when you have camps up like I do right now, you only ever make plays or you only ever gank something if it's a kill. So right now there's absolutely zero purpose, for example, for me to go and run into his top side here and put a ward down. That would just be really, really bad in terms of like how I'm using my time. If I have to guess where Elise is, so just jungle tracking, I'm assuming that she is pathing. These raptors, I swear. Okay, right here, syncing up with Pyke is a good time to actually skip Krugs here. Same situation as before. However, in this case, they're going to get the wave in. So I immediately changed my plan. I know my Krugs are not up, so we're just going to do the dragon here. I know that their bot lane... Okay, we already have a ward here. I know that their bot lane is basing right now, right? So I couldn't get the gank off, but this is a perfect time to do dragon. As long as we can kill it before the enemy bot gets back, it's ours. So really, guys, jungling is just all about how well you use your time. As we can see here, I'm ready to kind of kill this guy though. I'm just watching. I'll get ready to pillar, but I do want to finish the Drake first. Then I'm going to walk up, give him a pillar, take the flash, let this guy heal up. Okay, she's still kind of caught. Yeah. Let's fight here. Let's just go for the free target, no flash. Sejuani has no ult though, so have to be a little bit careful. Now we just go for the Zed. Sejuani is going back to the... Oh yeah, this is where Trundle can be in a bit of an issue, but I'm going to die here, but let's see what my team does. Bit of an overchase. Once you use Pillar as Trundle, you're kind of useless. Okay, it works out not too bad. Not too bad. Once we took Elise flash, we should have been happy with like the small win. But anyway, if something like this happens, most importantly, you just like... You know, okay, what did we get? Okay, we got Elise flash. Did I see any other flashes? No. Okay, we got Zed ignite, we got Zed ult. So just start pinging stuff and think about what's next. Okay, top lane, still not sure if he has ult or not, so it's just time to farm. Actually, Elise is still bot side. So here I want to look to counter jungle. And I'm a little bit worried about Zed walking into me here. Okay, Zed does not walk into me. So I was a little bit, yeah. I want to pill this just to pull it early. And then I'll just ward for myself and get on this red. So, you know, it's really important actually. I nearly cleared my topside camps there, which would have been bad because I wouldn't have been able to get his red here. But it's really important after a play, after you die, to ask yourself the question, what's next? So that simple question of what's next. Okay, Zed uses his shadow here. If he does anything, we can kill maybe. If not, just farming the camps. Elise is not showing anywhere right now, which I'm a bit confused about. I think she should be on Krugs and looking to go towards top. So I'm just going to get some pings out here. Okay, Zed just W's in. Okay. Yeah, looks good. So because he used his W, or maybe it's bad actually. Okay, it's not good. Thought I could get in range, but that's okay. Ooh. Hold up. Hold up, Sejuani. Okay, nice. Okay, so I'm prioritizing the grubs now. I have all my camps up, but I'm going to at least try and take one grub. The thing about grubs versus dragon, guys, is that even if the Kayle moves to me here and at least comes across like this, I can at least get one and then get out. As I see, this guy's wasting time, so I'm not going to smite yet. I'll just keep hitting this. Trundle really, really good at doing just objectives in general, so I'm going to hit this until people come. So I'm not going to smite until I need to, which will be on the last one. Okay, Elise is crossing the bot side here. So she didn't actually go to my bot side, so I actually think I can just be greedy here and just clear all my camps down. Some cases here, guys, like in terms of the weak side, strong side, you need to cross straight away. It would be good if my Sejuani just puts a pink here, so I'm going to try and communicate that. I'm a little bit worried now about, well, not worried, but I don't want Elise to take my bot side and then gank my bot lane. That will be really, really bad. So just going to spam ping here. I know that I'm going to be a bit slower like on my clear to the bot side. So I'm just going to kind of let everyone know. And like, you shouldn't feel too much about scared that people are going to die. You just warn them, do the best you can, and then that's it. It's up to them after that. It's in God's hands after that. There's Elise. I'll just ping again. Remember the way that you ping is important. Don't just ping danger. Ping one ping on the head, you know, in the chat. The best way you can ping is like this: 1, 2, 3. You don't need to like spam ping and be annoying. You just need to get those exact pings out. And now I'm just gonna have my eye really on bot lane. So now I'm on their side and I'm taking red. Anytime that they show going to bot, I'm gonna be there. And you know, I'm just still thinking about, okay, well, I could also base soon. So most likely I'm just going to do a bit of a lane gank. Let's see. Okay, so as soon as I see Elise coming, I just instantly get off my camp and start moving here. Immediately. Kai'Sa's going in, so we'll just go for Elise, maybe. Okay, she doesn't get stunned. Hard to kill Elise here. Unless she ints it. Just push the wave here. Since it's already pushing, just push the wave. Sejuani also wants to dive. Make sure to get the cannon. And then I'll just recall right here. If he's still here, I'll kill him. If not... Oh, he is still here. Yeah. Okay, can't kill. Don't compensate. And get out. Okay, if I can get my recall off, it's really good. It's warded here, so I just really... Please! Wait a second. I think I can kill her. Trundle power! Okay, now I'll base. If Kai'Sa pushes this and this guy is still here, then I will stay again. I can't really stay here. Okay, he based. Cool. Buy up real quick. What kind of game is it? It's looking like a really good Mercs game, so I'm just going to build Mercs straight away. Now I'm going to switch to Sweeper. I haven't used my trinkets too well this game, have I? And so the next objective spawn, so a lot in coaching, I'll see players run straight to the dragon here. And the thing is that the dragon is already yours. Clear your weak side first. Come and, you know, fight this Elise first. Ping everyone to do this first. Okay, I think she's leaving. So clear your weak side camps first. Unless I see Elise looking to start the dragon, then I'll run straight there. If not, I'll just clear my weak side. Now, if I don't know if she's starting it or not, I'll still clear my weak side. I think it's too important. Unless it's like third dragon, then I won't clear my opposite side, but always clear your opposite side to the objective first. Weak side is basically the opposite side to the objective. So we just clear down. In this case, I'm not gonna like look to invade like her red or anything, because I really do want to just be on the bot side. I want to be in proximity to the lane that I think is going to fight the most and to where I can impact the most. So as soon as Elise shows again, here I'm skipping camps and I'm running straight into the river, straight to this bot side fight. Analyzing what's happening. Okay, 80 is going to die. They might try and chase my Pyke though. Get a good pillar here. Trap them, cut them off. Always make sure to just cut them off. Okay, Kakuna's down. Don't die, friend. Oh, she just got eaten. And then I'll just push the wave here again. Looking at the death timers, is it a good dragon? Is it a bad dragon? It's a good dragon here. Second drag, guys. Remember that second drag is really, really squishy because it has similar health to the first dragon, but now I have Triforce. So I think first drag probably has like, I don't know how much, 5k health or something. Look how fast this is gonna die. Like, it's gonna die way before they spawn. So we're thinking about what we're gonna do after the dragon now. What are we gonna do? We're gonna smite this. Nothing to do mid. So I do want to do my Krugs. It would have been okay to base here with Pyke actually, but I think in this case, I can do my Krugs and then actually look for a play bot when Pyke gets back. So while he bases, I'll just do one camp and then gank on this wave. Tracking where Zed is going. Zed is going back now. So I'm just going to wait right here. They might be warding here. They might be warding here. Okay, never mind. Karma moved here. There's a trap here and there's a ward here. So not going to be much to do here, but I am going to pressure this guy. Karma is roaming mid, so I want to pressure. I want to take some vision. Still my kind of my spare tempo, but I can actually just take stuff here. Looking for the Jhin now. If we get a good pillar, we maybe can kill. Unfortunate, he got the root off. My W was kind of bad too. And then we're just looking for camps. Maybe there's a play in proximity. Okay, Zed, no flash. There's a W to get close. Maybe can pillar this guy. So I'm just going to chase it, even though I don't really think... Okay, cool. Dead. And we just go straight to camps here. Eat everything. Eat everything, then look to base. This is kind of just too deep for my team. I'm just going to let them do whatever. Good luck if they do good. If not, it's fine with me. I really want to think about the camps here and then maybe basing. But this is essentially uptime. And then after we take... Maybe taking this tier 2 is... the tier 2 would have been nice, actually. I'm actually going to do the tier 2 over doing the wolves. Not going to get involved in this. Can't anyway. And then as soon as we take this, it's time for downtime. I'll try and like pillar this to get out, but I'm going to just really make my intentions known here that I do not want to fight. I want to spend this 2k. So this is the typical throw angle right there. You just saw it. You make good plays, you get objectives, but then you like die chasing and following your team here. That's why you got to control your troops, or even if your team does something like that, whatever. You know, it's just like, it is what it is. Okay, so we're building, what is it build? Deadman's. Buy up real quick. Buy a pink ward. We're just running straight to, so in this case, right, I could go and take my red here, but since I'm playing Trundle, right, this like crazy, I'm crazy strong right now, so I want to use that as soon as I can, and I want to play for an objective, even if it is a Rift Herald. You know, I'm a big Rift hater. But the thing is that I want to get I want to keep it, you know, keep the ball rolling. I want to keep snowballing. So I'm going to play for this, and I'm going to play for this tower with it. And it is uptime right now. Uptime meaning everyone is kind of on this line, and they're ready to pressure. This would be a really bad time to just full clear. A very bad time to full clear. Big mistake I see a lot of players do in my coaching is they're full clear here because all their camps are up. But it's not early game anymore. It's mid game. You know, it's acceptable to... It's not acceptable to full clear on any champion here. You want to look for any enemy camps. So now I'm going to walk up again. I'm going to ping everyone. Hey, come help me here. Dodge some Qs. Yep, let's fight here. So I'm just going to ult this guy. Play a little bit slow. I should be okay though. And this is the power of uptime. My team is here. I mean, my Gwen should be here, but she's taking Krugs. That's all good. The power of uptime is that, you know, you're fighting in range. Okay, now we're going to think about how to use this Rift. We're going to use it top. So I'm going to push top. I'm going to ping to push top, and then we're just going to go drop it top. We don't really need like a bunch of... So this is to do with just kind of resource management. I can just leave my Kai'Sa here and the Rift to take this with her while I go and take bot camps or like kill this at least, for example. Oh, what a pillar. So resource, you don't want to go like 5-man top there when you can take all this other stuff. Help the boy out. Okay, I don't know. This guy like wants to die or something. So I'll just pillar and run. Pillar and run. They're probably angry, so they might chase. Okay, they're not chasing, so I can take some camps. So this is going to be another downtime. Should I farm or base here? I should base. I'll one-shot the Gromp. A little bit greedy, but I think it's okay. So when you're thinking about like tempo, right, and about, you know, you do really want to sync up. So when everyone's coming out of base like this, you either need to stay on the map or base. In this case, I want to base because I have an item. And on a champion like Trundle, you value tempo more and you value wanting... Because basically what valuing tempo is I value being as strong as possible on the map as fast as possible. Sometimes when you're greedy, like let's say I'm playing Lilia there. If I'm playing Lilia there, I just come and farm all my camps, you know? Like... And that's a bit about identity as well, just because you can farm so fast as Lilia and you have better scaling and this, that. Okay, so another concept in the mid game is playing off or thinking about defending waves. So in this case, we're taking Dragon, but you want to think about like defending this wave. So here, again, I'm still not going back to my camps here. Let's check out the fight. Is it a good fight? Is it a bad fight? If it's a good fight, we want in. I think we can actually kind of cut them off here. It's kind of illegal with them being here. Get the stun down. She jumped to Wool to... Nice. And now we want to push waves. Still always have an objective in mind. So whenever you are playing in the mid game, the reason why sometimes you feel like you're just floating around with no real goal is because you need to have an objective in mind. Okay, next objective, this tower. And objectives can also be towers, remember that. So my team is kind of like, you know. Actually, I should have stayed here. So as well as like, I'm talking about closing the game out fast. But you don't have to end the game in like 20 minutes. You don't have to end the game. Okay, this guy's gotta die. And even in a draft where I'm versing no tanks, I think Trundle is still strong, especially into champions like Kayle and Jhin, who have no mobility. In terms of win cons as well, it kind of was important this game that... Oh, my pillar was really bad. It kind of was important that we snowballed because they do have a Kayle, and it's also important that we don't in-tier. So I'm just going to backping everyone. Now I know that the fight is over, so again, I'm just using the pillar and running and backpinging. And I'm backpinging again. I'm controlling the game, right? I'm controlling everyone's... Whether you can or can't in your game. And I played in low elo, and I know that you can. So I don't want to hear the excuse that you can't. Some games you won't, right? But some games you will. You know, 5 out of 10 you will. And that's important that you win those 5 out of 10 by controlling. And again, I'm playing Trundle, right? This is not anything to do with any mechanics. This is not to do with me having challenger mechanics. I've actually not even, you know. This is just jungle is a brain roll, so, you know. Okay, so what are we doing here? Are we going to farm? Or are we going to stay on the map? Or are we going to base? In this case, I'm going to just stay. I don't know if this guy like needs an item or something, maybe. I can't. He's not pinging it, so. So Gwen is going to base here without TP. So this is actually a downtime window. This is actually a time where you farm camps and you backping everyone. Because Gwen is in base with no TP. So we can't actually do anything here. Yeah, maybe actually I should be taking enemy camps here. That's true. Because our kind of vision line is all the way up here. So yes, we should be looking to take camps here. Okay, the camps have been taken. Next objective, what are we playing for? I think... It's so hard to end games in League these days. I don't even actually think we can end, but we are going to go mid anyway. Because there's nothing else to play for. And I'm syncing up, so when Gwen gets here, I'm getting there, right? So my job here is basically just to pillar. And maybe hit a tower. But it's mostly just to pillar. Maybe pillar this guy in. You know, kind of trap the Kayle, ult the Kayle. Force her to use ult. Kayle flash. She's getting scary. And there we are. So overall, good fundamentals showing you how, you know, how to play this strong champ. You know, I wasn't really looking at identities this game. I'm just kind of playing jungle to its core and all its fundamentals. If you guys were able to learn anything from this fundamentals video, guys, drop a sub, hit the like button, helps me out a lot. And I'll see you guys all in the next video.